Hey, this is Moto the Magical Map Shifter, welcoming you to the Hellbenders Collab to Win Challenge. This is a 5-day experience that you are going to enjoy thoroughly, as well as find extremely rewarding. So, welcome to day one. What is this week all about? Well, first of all, you're going to learn real skills, sales and marketing skills, as well as other skills, team building, collaboration, and all kinds of technical information on Web3 that is going to boost your career. We're going to prepare you for the next market cycle, which is going to be completely different from the last market cycle and completely different from what we're in now. All of these are based on different technologies and different dynamics. So if you're still living in the last bull market or you're living in the current bear market, you're not really preparing for what's coming next. Third, we're going to show you how to make as much money as you possibly can, as quickly as you possibly can, understanding the most direct paths from where you are now to where the money is. 4, we're going to build your network. And 5, we are going to have a blast, I promise. So, who is Moto? That's me, Moto the Magical Map Shifter. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've had 5 companies since 1993. I've also worked for some big companies and some old companies and government agencies. I've been in this market for 30 years, and believe me, I have a lot of experience. I've raised over $50 million in venture capital. I have patents in fintech, that's financial technology, video game technology, and big data geomatics for solar energy. I've been featured on Fox Business, New York Times, Wall Street Journal. You can see all that in the black paper. But that's me. So what is Hellbenders? We're a Web3 marketplace at hellbenders.world. We are a mobile, massively multiplayer online game called Moral Panic. We're a cooperative DAO, which means we have a Colorado Article 56 cooperative, co-op, behind our DAO, which means you as a collab manager will be an owner of that organization. You will have an equal share as anyone else in that company. And we are the nexus of what I call D-commerce, decentralized commerce, which is really where everything is moving. So as a Web3 marketplace, our first test bed is Hellbenders. So there are digital goods and services, and there are physical goods and services, and they all interrelate. Buy, sell, trade, all the transactions are on chain. And most importantly, you're going to learn how to earn money when people buy anything on this marketplace. Anything on this marketplace, you will be earning money. The mobile MMOG is called Moral Panic. And all of the assets are on chain, which raises the stakes. So you're competing with others. You're going to be gaining tools, weapons, resources, all kinds of cool things. You're going to be losing them. You're going to be losing capabilities and powers. It's going to be incredibly fun. It's decentralized, composable, and permissionless. We've been working on apps for Android and Apple for years. A lot of these get rejected because of the digital assets, because of the Web3, the crypto, the NFTs. And here we're building first for the Solana Saga phone. It will also work on the web. And then we're going to do essentially a stripped down version for Android and Apple, which you'll be able to do in-app payments. You'll be able to do most of the things, but it just won't be as beautiful as experience as on the Solana Saga phone. It's going to be deeply engaging alternative reality in that there are no non-player characters, NPCs, where you have to, farm for years before you get to higher levels. The action starts immediately. All right, so what is this about the cooperative DAO? There are two classes of stock here. There's Class A provider stock, which will be held by scouts, guides, creators, and builders. Now, collab managers are a type of scout. And there are Class B enjoyer shares held by the people who play the game. Now, the provider profit share at the end of the year is based on the performance of everybody who participates. The enjoyer profit share is based on patronage, which means how much people buy. So there are incentives on both sides, and you're going to learn how to use this protocol so that you as a provider are going to earn as much as you possibly can of that profit share at the end of the year. All right, all that's cool, but what is the secret sauce? What is unique to what we are doing? Well, it's the protocol. All right, the protocol, and I really say this to myself, it's the protocol, stupid. Always remind yourself that all of this fancy, all these apps, all these websites, projects, all these things that are happening, it's all about the protocol. Now, Web 1 was all about links, which put portals in control. Portals, you would pay a lot of money to get on the homepage of Yahoo or Excite or any of these portals. Now, with Web 2, it became all about the algorithms and APIs. So the platforms were in control. Web 3 is all about the protocols. So the ecosystems are out of control. There is no control point. Everybody who is working within this environment has access to the same amount as everybody else. So that's how success becomes based on your performance, based on the value that you bring to this. Our protocol is called social crypto syndication. Now, why should you care about social crypto syndication? Because every day in social crypto syndication is payday. Resources are distributed to where the most value has been provided. So anytime, even 10, 15 years in the future, when someone mints something, trades something, subscribes to something, you will get paid every day, all the time, automatically on chain. Now, some hauls are bigger than others, and we are going to show you how to land the biggest haul possible, how you can make the most money with the least effort. So, which of these provider roles, with one of these provider roles in the ecosystem, you can have that provider Class A stock. So one of these is project founder, one of these is community manager, one of these is collab manager, and one of these is alpha hunter. All of these are very important roles in the ecosystem. Right now, we're going to focus on the collab manager, and we'll have separate challenges for these other roles. All right. The biggest paydays are always the mints. And there is a launch royalty share, and there are trades when that launch happens. So 40% of every mint is shared with scouts. 10% of every trade is shared with scouts. Now remember, that means you as a collab manager. 40% of every mint is shared with you. So if there's a mint for $100,000, there is $40,000 going out into this group. And again, you're going to learn how to capture the most of that possible. Then there are club mints, which are what we do. That means the membership drives of getting more Hellbenders. But there are also collab mints that our club members choose. So which projects out there are important enough to be collabs for us? All right, our next payday, our next club mint is May 4th, 2024. That's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So you can remember that. So it's a Thursday. There's the stock. There's the spawn. They're going to be able to mint on that day. So enjoy your Class B share stock. And for the spawn, it's it's basically that first mint that you're going to make. You're going to be able to convert that spawn into a Hellbenders Dow or Die. That's going to give you a profit share opportunity. You're going to be able to choose your traits, and you're going to get a lifetime subscription to the mobile massively multiplayer online game. The other thing to understand about this is the supply and the price is all up to you. It's how you do as a collab manager. Building up to this, we're going to determine what the price is going to be and how many are going to sell. And that is going to create a huge opportunity for all of you. I mean, if we really push this for the next month, this could be thousands and thousands of dollars directly to you. So the first thing you're going to do is create your identity. You're going to need somebody's link, and I'm going to post my link so you have it. But you can also get it from anybody else in the Discord. If they have one of these Hellbenders, then they have their own personal link. So what you want to think about is, who are you really? Who are you really deep down? But more importantly, who do you want to be? What's your destiny? That's much more important than being resigned to your fate. You can rise to your destiny rather than be at the mercy of your fate. So that's what this is about, creating that identity you want. I say, know thyself and show thyself. So you're going to be the same on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. You want to use that same profile. Then people are going to identify you with this. You're going to be able to do handoffs. People are going to get curious, and they're going to know that you're serious about this. You're going to establish your authority. So in this form, when you create your fake ID, you're going to have a little bio about yourself, and you're really going to build up what we call self-authorship. Authority, authorship. You can create your own destiny. This is what we call self-sovereignty from self-mastery. So organize your squad, you're going to be building a brood, all kinds of things to do, but the very first step is creating your identity. Now, all you have to do in the initiate chat is, once you mint your fake ID, it's $6.66 in USDC. As soon as you mint that, share your link and your wallet address, and I will reimburse you for your fake ID. So it's going to cost nothing to you. It's a foundation for everything that's going to happen after this. So thank you for joining. And as always, bend it till it breaks.